Hello and welcome. Tonight we are playing Masks. This is Aegis Shield of Earth, but first, before we get too far ahead of ourselves, I want to quickly thank our sponsors. We have Tabletop Loot, got lots of nice dice, and we got Devin Rue, the Mistress of Maps, and So Nerdwear. It's what the nerds wear. And let's see here, we're gonna try this bot today. It worked! There we go, look at that. You can
Wow, nice change of pace.
You can use code WELCOME to get 10% off over there. We got lots of cool gear for Crusade of Thorns, Mimic Knights. I'm actually not sure what I know. It's quite a few of the shows. There's a lot of them.
Not this one yet, though.
Not yet. And we just launched not too long ago. It's going pretty well. Our Patreon. It's a good way to support us. It helps us cover the cost of things like Zoom and all that. And we hope to be able to reach out to people in the tabletop RPG community for commission things like art, one-shots, all that kind of fun stuff. We just really want to make this a home for everybody who loves the game as much as we do. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Alright. Now, real quick, Agent Wainwright, who are you? And who are you playing tonight?
I'm Adam, and I'm playing Agent Roderick Wainwright with the Brain playbook.
Alright, and Fox.
My name's Fox. I will be playing Mallory Graves. She is the Doomed playbook, and my powers include telekinesis, memory manipulation, which has only come up once so far, and superhuman speed and strength.
And Wild.
Yes, Wild Engineer. I'm playing Agent Clay Nomad playbook.
Awesome. So last time we left off, you guys had just escaped a cult hideout beneath the Aegean Hotel. You made it back. And in the morning, you learned that somebody had blown up the hotel. And moments before, Starburst had rescued everybody in said hotel. Where we are now is about a week later, roughly. And we'll get to kind of what you guys did in the meantime in a second, but all week you have been listening to news reports of Starburst, how he rescued all those people after he got intel from a fellow hero that of the cult hideout beneath it. Basically, he's taking credit for everything you did.
Cool.
So, Agent Wainwright, what have you been doing in this week?
Probably just sort of like making sure that, well, part of it is just sort of like clearing my head, making sure that there's no permanent damage from the aforementioned memory manipulation.
It worked.
Yeah,
It worked. All right.
Yeah, it's just to him, his brain's kind of the most important part. So, and just the usual tinkering with his suit, getting settled into his new private workshop. Because last time I got an advancement, I took the sanctuary. So.
Okay. And Agent Graves, what have you been doing this week?
Well, aside from definitely failing that English assignment, for sure. I don't know. I feel like, excuse me, getting a drink of water is what I've been doing. I probably went to catch up the people that helped me run this the arcane laboratory that I'm a part of. Dr. Bester and Izzy. I probably told them it's like, so this thing has a name. It's bleh. Maybe that'll help you guys out. I don't know, just to kind of like loop them in a little bit, like not like I've been doing some research on my own, and don't worry about what shape that research takes. Don't sweat it. I've also taken to wearing sunglasses all the time because I've in the passing days gotten super self-conscious about the fact that my eyes are different now. So yeah, it's a lot of like big, dumb, chunky, cheap sunglasses, like all the time, even indoors. And, other than that, like blowing off class, and I
More or less than usual.
more than usual, I think, even for her. She's still pretty shook about everything that happened. Like again, it's a weird new experience to have a name for the adversary, which I don't think she's been calling it Ares in the meantime. On the off chance it even came up, like she's still calling it the adversary for sure, just to kind of keep that distance from it. It's like, no, if I name it, it can see me, or some Voldemort bullshit like that. And depending on what's up with Hunter, since unfortunately he couldn't be here with us again this week, like I might be spending time like just sort of trying to hang out at that knuckle burger that I know he works at, like probably like to absolutely no good fortune at all, but just kind of like, whatever happened to him? It's kind of weird. Hope I didn't scare off my new friend that I just made.
You were told that he had a concussion and that they sent him home, and that they did say be gone for a while.
Otherwise, he's a ghost. Oof. So Mallory's taking that kind of a little. She's not like showing it to anyone, but personally, she's like, I just made a friend. Now he's gone again. So that's been her week.
And Agent Johnson, what have you been doing this week?
Yes, well, Agent Johnson has been doing a lot of training, and he's been looking at his jetpack. He's been a lot more than he used to. He's definitely been inspecting it, taking out 4 more test runs, seeing what more he could try and figure out. But anyone who usually came across him in the morning would notice that he hasn't been asking anyone to join him for training.
Oh.
Okay. So come back in. You guys are wherever you are. It's closing in on the weekend again, and you all get an alert from Barclay that you're needed. It's, let's see, like 27th and Main. There's a problem, right? And it's just an alert. I'll get on your phone that you're to be there. So wherever you are in the city, you're expected to show up.
Okay, I get my suit on and then head over there.
I mean, yeah, like if, depending on like, I guess if it's the weekend, yeah, like I might have been at that knuckle burger, just kind of like looked at my phone and kind of like looked over at the counter, going, "Dave, no luck. Oh, screw it." Shove it in my pocket, grab my broom, and start heading that way.
Yeah. Johnson wouldn't hesitate. He'd just immediately pack up and go.
Okay. So you get there, and there's like a police cordon. They got a section of the street. It seems there's some sort of other Aegis personnel already on scene. There's a guy in a weird, like, suit. It's just a lot of neon colors with no particular pattern or anything. It's very ugly. He's standing in the middle of the street, and currently Starburst is there as well. He appears to be trapped in some sort of silly putty, like a giant ball of silly putty.
I'm into this.
There's also several police officers that seem to be stuck in various gags within the cordon. And there's a bank alarm going off.
I mean, as soon as I touch down and see Starburst, I just start laughing and pointing. I think this is hilarious. That like, you look, you're stuck in glue. You think you're so great, but you're just a big dork. You suck. So I'm keeled over and like just peals of laughter at this because I'm still super pissed at him from last week, or just in general. Honestly, I really hate Starburst, but I think this is hilarious.
Would there be anyone aside from Starburst who would seem to be directing everything around here?
Oh, presumably Barkley, so I'd head over to...
Yeah, Barkley's there. He's heading the Aegis
Like I
personnel.
I'd go straight to Barclay.
Yeah.
I would try while wiping tears out of my eyes because I'm laughing so damn hard.
Okay, so Graves does report to your superior officer. Yeah. Okay.
Straggling and laughing, but I'm getting there.
Good, you all made it.
Yes, reporting for duty, sir.
Look, we need this guy taken down. We don't know his name. He won't tell us. Starburst flew in special, but everybody else is busy with a big project up north. So it's just you right now.
So there's someone in the bank, and we have all these officers restrained out here.
They're not restrained. They seem to be occupied, much like Starburst, by some sort of prank. Like Starburst is rapping City Polity. Two of them are stuck in a giant, like, Chinese finger trap or something. You know, just like weird stuff like that. And that's
okay. So it's not all the silly putty. I thought. Okay.
Do we know the layout of the bank?
Yeah, I can. If Barkley doesn't have it, I can just download it and put it on and
that's
display it on
task. Yeah, so you have the layout of the bank. It's pretty general. There's no basement. There does appear to be offices above. There's two entrances, one in the back and one in the front.
Do we know anything about any hostages?
I look over at Starburst and just start laughing again as soon as he talks about hostages. Like, I can think of one.
Other than Ahmed, no. I mean, the bank was closed.
Okay, that's something at least.
Do we know how many suspects?
We had cameras for a little bit. Appears to be just one guy. He keeps popping in and out of the bank, but we can't get close to him.
Well, it's a good thing then that you sent for the A-team, because, ta-da, we are here. Hey, Starburst, we're gonna go do your job for you! Alright. Alright, boys. Gonna go mess up some supervillains? Villain? Singular, probably? I don't know. Whatever. Let's do this.
Yeah. So, do we know if he's gone? Do we know if he's aware of the back entrance? Is he poked out there, or did he go in that way? Or
we have no idea. We got eyes over there, but he hasn't touched the back entrance.
I mean, I know one way to find out.
okay. Well, you could distract him up front while Johnson and I go around back and try to sneak up on him.
That's fine with me.
Yeah, guess we actually have a plan this time.
Do we have any? Are there any access codes or anything so we can go in the back door without breaking it down or anything that would draw attention?
Can't you just like hack it or whatever? You're all brainy smart.
I
Well,
mean, yeah, you could hack it, or I mean, they probably contacted the bank manager by now.
yeah, that's what I was. Yeah,
Fair
They
enough.
have
Yeah.
codes for you that you
Okay.
can enter.
yeah. It's just hacking takes longer than having the access code and punching it in.
True.
So, yeah, it sounds like we do have a plan.
Awesome. So I'll go be distracting then. Hey, Starburst!
Yeah, you're good at
Hold
that.
down the fort! You're not moving anywhere. That's great. Oh god. Okay. And I start making it
distract
to
the
the front
guy in the
entrance.
bank, not just yourself.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, does that sound like a plan?
I've already like started moving towards the front
Okay.
entrance at that point.
Right.
Yeah. Biff he's walking with you, but a few steps behind.
Okay. So yeah, I suppose we go around the building, and I punch in the access code.
Okay. Yeah. There's so like there's where you go in, there's like the intake offices, so like where they would send the money out for to the security trucks and take more money in, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You are behind the counter, but you cannot see the front from where you are, and you hear somebody like in the vault laughing.
Okay.
But we're gonna go to Graves. So, Graves, when
Okay.
you go in the front, there are what look to be bags of money. Some of them are like the comical, like
Big dollar signs on them?
DuckTales, yeah. But the other bags all appear to be full of the like really bad like chocolate that's supposed to look like money. That's like Easter and stuff,
Okay.
and like the little chocolate coins and stuff. All of the money appears to be that.
Okay. If some of this chocolate money, like, can I take out a piece and like unwrap it and like, does it smell like chocolate?
It smells like chocolate.
I'm gonna take a bite out of it.
It does not taste like chocolate.
Oh god. Ugh. Pfft. Ugh. Immediately out. Okay. Well, had to know. Yeah, I tossed the gross chocolate aside, and I guess I need to be distracting, I suppose. So hey, bad guy! The big heroes are here to kick your butt. And what is there like a this is the entryway, so there's like a table or something, or like place where like maybe some of those little like cubicles or something that I could like lift up and like bang on the ground to make noise, because I'm just like looking for something heavy that I could like TK up and down to be like boom 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 boom, pay attention to me.
Okay. Yeah. He comes out of the back, giggling.
Hi.
And when he does, around you, it's like those little like popper things you pop. The little and the streamers like go confetti and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
A bunch of them just go off around you in a circle.
Okay. Okay, we having a party? Is this a party time?
Wait, who are you? I thought you said the heroes were here.
Oh, you're good. You're funny. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So, I don't know. Maybe you haven't heard of me. Maybe you haven't met me. My name's Malice, and I do cool stuff like this. And I grabbed the thing I was like banging up and down, bowling it at him.
So as you
It's kind of her
at
go-to
him,
move.
it turns into a rubber chicken, and he just sidesteps it.
Oh, that's new.
There is a loud crashing noise that you all hear though when it hits the wall. It doesn't like do the little squeak that rubber chickens do.
Well, it's a good thing that I'm definitely the only one here, and there's definitely nobody else that's gonna come help. Actually, yeah. Can I kind of? I guess while we're sitting here talking and I'm stalling for time, can I like look around and like kind of get a feel for this guy? Can I assess the situation here to kind of figure out my next best course of action?
So you'll be able to assess this situation, but first, I need you to unleash your powers a little bit to extend your senses.
Okay. Sure.
It'll affect how you see things.
Absolutely. Where the? Haha. Tabs are hard to find. Unleash your powers. Good news. It boosted my freak recently. And kapow.
Oh, perfect. So,
Woo.
that desk you threw is laying where the rubber chicken was.
Okay.
If you look outside, Starburst is clawing at empty air. And, along with, like, all the police officers are doing similar things. Like, all the money is actual money. You actually tried to take a bite out of a $20 bill.
Paper.
Yeah,
Whoops.
that's why it didn't taste very good.
At least it wasn't poisoned this time.
So if you
we don't
want to assess
know
the
that.
situation now, you can, and you basically won't be clouded by anything.
Okay, cool. Then this I'm way worse at. So let's roll superior. Hiya. That is a miss, however. So I'll just mark that potential.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess there isn't anything that. I thought there was something that happened when you missed on.
Well,
this
that's the thing.
situation.
Anytime somebody misses a roll and it doesn't specify anything in particular that happens, the GM gets to make a move
I can
as-
make an
Yeah.
executive
like
decision.
you could inflict harm, you could like separate us, you could drop somebody from the call. Wouldn't recommend that one.
Yeah.
Hey, he's back. Sort of.
We made it almost half an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, your
It's a new
camera's
record!
still off.
It's a new record. The bot worked. We made it half an hour. Hot damn. Hell yes, ages.
Yeah.
Very excited for us. We're moving up in the world. But yeah, there's not a specific prescribed like course of action. You just kind of get to do whatever you want.
I think
So-
I'm the only one who gets an extra or guaranteed question.
Yeah, basically. You got a weird thing, but like for me, it's like nope. I rolled a 6, so that's my ass.
Okay. Yeah. I know what I'll do with that. See if I have a pen around here. What's somebody's next move? Anybody?
Okay, so you said that we're sort of in a back area. We'd have to go a ways to get around front.
Right. Well, Johnson's being very petty right now. He's like, oh, go on, I want to see what y'all do. He's hanging back a bit, trailing behind.
Well, you're the one who's a bit more effective in this. Remember, my suit's not built for combat. It's built for rescue.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're not gonna go out or what?
No, I will. It just would make more sense for you to take lead in this part.
Oh yeah, taking lead.
Yeah, you're the soldier.
I'm doomed. I'm actually doomed.
This Cliff would just walk forward. He'd just walk straight through.
Okay.
Let's see. I guess he'd try to sneak through the back entrance.
I look here.
Yeah, are you guys seeing Wild in Discord? I'm just seeing the spinning
Yeah.
ball of death.
Yeah, we
I can
got
see
him.
him.
Okay, I'm seeing him in the Twitch window, but I'll try refreshing quick. Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
Yay!
Unleash your powers. It's part of your training. We'll say it's unleash your powers to just kind of see how well you sneak.
It's an 8.
Okay. You can either mark a condition or I can tell you what happens basically.
Let's see. Oh. I'm angry again.
Oh. Oh, Cliff.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean you sneak through. As far as you know, you're quiet. Nobody.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem
but-
to hear you. So if you want to take an angle on him and
Do I
take a
need to
shot
do
at him, you
a-
got that chance.
do another unleash to see if I notice everything else as well? Or...
Oh yeah, if you want to try to break through the illusion, yeah, make an unleash.
Because I wouldn't know it's an illusion, but is that just something I would automatically do, or
Yeah.
okay? Unleash.
Definitely counts as overcoming an obstacle, at the very least.
Yep.
Yep. Everything returns to normal.
All right. So seeing this, it's the end. So let's see. I'm guessing Graves is being sufficiently distracting.
Mm-hmm.
Something's about to
if you
happen
got a
with Graves.
chance, if you want, you've got a chance. You can try to take a shot at him.
No, I would immediately fly towards him, try to grab him, and teleport to the outside.
Okay. That would be directly engaging a threat because you're going right at him. You do have a little bit of an advantage here because he doesn't know you're there, so do it at a +1
Okay.
when you roll.
Hey.
And I get to use my superior instead of danger because I'm guessing he's underestimating me since he doesn't know I'm there, or
Yeah. Yeah, well,
he would.
I mean, he's underestimating you in general. He's not. He's riding a high of Starburst is out in the parking lot going.
Yeah. I threw a desk. He wasn't impressed. Like, we're just kids.
That would be an 8.
I mean, that's not bad. Could have gone worse. So you get to pick one. He'll take a hit. And you can resist avoid blows. You can try to take something from him. You can try to create an opportunity for your allies. Impress, surprise, or frighten him.
Let's see. I guess I would create an opportunity. No, right now I don't want to do that. Right now I would take something from him. If I could try and take away his mobility.
Oh,
Or-
yeah. Yeah, you can.
Okay. That's what I would do.
So, how do you do that? How are you taking away his mobility?
Let's see. So I'm guessing I can't. I'm guessing I realized I wasn't able to teleport. So coming up from behind him, I tried to do a thing where you grab his arms, force it behind him, and kind of lock him down. Try to just
Okay.
pin him down face forward if I could.
Yeah, you do. You get him. You hit him. You take him outside. You've got him where you want him for a second.
So you did teleport him outside, too?
Yes,
Or-
yes, that's one of the things you wanted to do.
Would I need to be able to unleash to actually do the teleport? Because
No, because it was part of your move to directly
Yeah.
engage. So you
Uh,
it's just one big roll for the whole thing. However, now you're going to roll to take a powerful blow. As he reacts to what you did.
Let's see. I'm taking power for blue. Oh no.
It'll be fine. Whoa.
No, I'm not.
Oh boy.
So you put him down on the ground, and you have him for a second, but you don't see it. He pulls up. What he does is, like from up his sleeve or something, he pulls out like one of them, fake cans of peanuts, and he pops the top off it, and you get wrapped in this big weird snake thing, and sent reeling backwards. So on a 12, you can either remove yourself from the situation, flee, pass out, etc. You can lose control of yourself or your powers in a terrible way, or you can pick 2 of the 7 to 9 options. So you can lash out verbally to provoke one of your teammates. You can give ground to your opposition. They get an opportunity against you. You struggle past the pain, and instead of marking 1 condition, you mark 2.
I believe I would. Let's try to lose control of myself or my powers in a terrible way.
Okay. How does that work? I mean, clearly you're wrapped up. So what happens? How does it happen?
Actually, I will say, for what it's worth in the rules, that's something the GM gets to determine when you pick that one.
Okay.
You're always, of course, allowed to see anything. You're the GM, but I just wanted to mention that is how that power or that move works.
Okay. What are your powers again, specifically?
I have the modular blaster. I have flight, the anti-grav pack, and my teleportation thing.
Oh, I got this.
Oh no! No, she smiled. No.
I got this. Somebody recently messed with your gun. So when you get hit by that, you get knocked back. Your gun falls out of your hand or the holster, hits the ground, and there's an explosion. Knocking both of you back. Roll to take another powerful blow to see how you land on that.
Yeah, it's not gonna end well.
At least it was only an 8.
Yeah, it's only an 8, so you choose one. You can you can lash out verbally to provoke one of your teammates.
Yeah.
You give ground, struggle past. Oh, and since you took a foolhardy action, you can clear your condition. Your insecure. That was you, wasn't it? Or was that?
No, I had insecure.
Okay, then never mind.
I'd probably give ground at this point.
Okay.
Since I'm also tied up.
Yeah. So
It does follow the fiction, yeah.
nothing happens to you right now, but you do give up an opportunity. So what's everybody else doing while I...
So I figure I would be following behind a little bit so my loud clanking armor doesn't interfere with his being able to sneak up. So I'd probably just be getting to the front room of the bank now.
Okay. And what's your next move? Oops.
Oh, Fox, did you have something you were gonna do?
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean,
So
we haven't heard anything from you yet, so I figured
all right, so
you had a chance to do something.
Oh.
So.
okay, this wasn't exactly what I had in mind. I'd probably know that he went out front though, right? See out the windows, if nothing else.
Seen it.
Okay, keep going out the front door, and and assess the situation. Can I tell if the guy has any kind of technology he's using for whatever's going on, or
Okay.
that'd be assess the situation, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
7 to 9, you can ask one question.
All right. So, can I tell if? Well, I mean, I wouldn't have seen through the illusions, but can I tell if what he's using is some kind of technology or like reality manipulation power or something like that?
And it doesn't seem to be. But, I mean, in terms of what's the biggest threat here is it just seems that he has something up his sleeve.
That's all I'll say.
Yeah. So, Malice, can you tell if he's using magic?
That's not how it works exactly. At that point, I guess I just run out. So I have a question. Now that all three of us are out there, does that mean that we, for the first time ever, trigger the move when you enter a battle against a dangerous foe as a team, add 2 to the team pool? I think this is the first time all of us have entered battle together against a dangerous foe. We actually met all 3 criteria this time, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're right.
Rad. So who's our leader?
Oh, wait. Yeah. Do you guys have a team leader? Because if you don't...
It's not great.
Yeah.
So we've been kind of on the outs lately. Have any of us spoken to each other in the last week? Because, like, shit was real tense the last time we hung out.
Cliff has been actively avoiding y'all.
Yeah, I wouldn't have necessarily been actively avoiding.
I mean, Mallory's
Yeah.
probably been trying to blow it off like it was no big deal.
Yeah. But you've been actively avoiding classes and everything, so.
Well, I mean, that's different from, like, avoiding people that, like, I actually want to hang out with.
Yeah.
You. Like, that's class. Like, I got no time for that. I'm just blowing off steam. Whatever, man. We're all gonna be in the grave soon enough, man. Well, I gotta go learn algebra.
So looking at it here, you do get the 2 points. Looking at the sheet, not the rule book. Just looking at the sheet, you do get the 2 points. However, you guys should determine a leader. Because if the leader has influence over everybody, he can gain another point. If everyone has the same purpose in the fight, you can add another point.
All right, so the first thing we should do then is we should definitely pick the team here at this point.
I'd say we wouldn't have one because we're. Unless it was between y'all.
Not in the middle of the fight necessarily, but.
Well, no, but like,
I mean,
mechanically speaking,
you just would probably have, somebody's supposed to be. I'll let you guys decide which one of you.
And that's the thing, considering like how upstanding and how like by the book he is and how much he kind of fits very neatly into Aegis' stuff, like I really feel like it's Cliff. That's just my gut.
Okay.
Whether
that's what I was thinking too.
Leadery, like, I feel like for the purposes of these mechanics, it feels like it's Cliff to me. I don't know. Do you agree or?
Oh, it's up to you guys at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we'll go with Cliff then. So, Agent Johnson, do you have influence over everyone?
I believe I do.
And then you've got influence over me.
I have influence.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Yes, everybody.
Okay, so that's a third team point.
All right.
Does everyone have the same purpose in this fight?
I'd say probably.
Well, I mean, that depends. I mean, my purpose is like Mallory's purpose is 100% to show up Starburst because she was pissed at him.
But the way of doing that is by taking this guy down.
I mean, arguably, that's secondary. This is more about.
Okay.
Yeah. So
this is more about beef for
I'm not
her.
gonna give you that one.
Yeah, fair enough.
Does anybody in the team mistrust the leader of the team?
Not necessarily mistrust. We're not entirely on the same page, but
I still. Oh no, God! I don't know if I can in good conscience say that I still trust him because the whole breaking point was that I feel like he kind of betrayed us.
Yeah.
It's like on the one hand,
yeah.
On the one hand, I think he's really responsible, On the other hand, I think that's a problem. So no,
Yeah.
I don't think Mallory does trust him
Okay.
right now.
Okay, so you do lose. You're back to getting 2. If your team is ill prepared or off balance, remove a team. This time I will give it to you. You guys did actually stop to make a plan before you went
Yeah,
in.
we were really prepared.
So you have
Well,
3
12%
total.
of a plan at least.
It's more of a plan than we usually have.
Yeah.
That counts.
Yeah.
So you have 3 total team points right now.
Awesome.
Plus the one from the beginning of the session, right?
Oh, and I guess you could have 4 if Cliff wants to mark in condition to avoid removing a team from the pool.
Probably not worth it at this point.
A marking condition to avoid what?
So you could keep that team point you lost technically, and you can do this at any point by marking a condition to prevent removing a team.
Sure, I'll mark insecure.
Okay, so you'll have 4 total then. I mean, those will be useful to you.
Yeah.
As long as you're working together, you can spend that team point. Somebody can spend that team point, of course, to get you a +1. They just got to describe how they're helping you do it.
Cool beans. Fighting a supervillain, you guys.
I thought I'd give you guys an actual like straight up fight because I realized we hadn't really.
Oh,
done
yeah.
that. So,
Yeah.
We beat up a lot of moogs. We don't tend to beat up a lot of supervillains. Pretty much the flashback.
Oh, wow. Not used to seeing Miri walking on the banister there.
And straight into your head. That was weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so I guess I'm up. Okay. Geez, all right, so well, Cliff was he was being restrained by something. It was a it was one of those like canned snakes or something,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna look over at him, and like there was an explosion recently, and it's like, whoa, hang on, I'll get you out of there. And I want to try to like use my telekinesis to like wrench the snake thing off of him.
Okay. That's unleash your powers. You're
Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and do
overcoming
that.
an obstacle.
And badoop. Ah, damn.
Yeah. So, yeah, you free him. You pull it off, and he's free. And what's next? Then?
Actually, I will say at that point too. Like as soon as I do that, it's like, all right, and I whip off the sunglasses. It's like, let's get serious about this. Because I want to fire off my burn move because I would like to try and get some flares active for the coming fight. Because it turns out this guy's actually really serious and not a sick joke. So roll plus conditions.
Wait, so you ripped the snake off of me?
Yep, you're free. You can move around and stuff now.
And I hit hold 3 burn. Awesome.
Oh.
So yeah, the glasses come off and my eyes are doing like the red glowing flare thing again. I'm just kind of staring this dude down for the moment.
All right.
Make a note of that.
So. Okay. All right. So, seeing that you guys are fighting him, I go back over to. Am I close to Starburst or one of the guards?
I mean, you can be. You can make your way over there.
Yeah, I'll go over to Starburst, and can I? You said it. Well, to me, it still looked like Silly Putty. Can I like work on scanning to try to see if there's anything I can do to
unleash
get
your
him out of
powers
it?
to try to scan it.
Okay.
Okay,
Right.
so you now see that he's not trapped in Silly Putty.
All right. So what is it?
He's
he-
not trapped in anything. He thinks he's trapped in Silly Putty.
Okay. So since I saw that it was an illusion, is there any way I can like try to dispel it? Well, to dispel it somehow.
But I mean, what do you want to try?
I mean, well, from scanning it, would I know like what created the illusion?
No, you just know that there's nothing there.
Okay. I guess I'll just start by just stepping into it and see how he reacts, seeing that I can walk freely into it.
He doesn't notice you.
Okay. Starburst, you there? Pay attention.
Who's talking to me?
This, what you think you're trapped in, isn't real.
I can barely hear you. You're gonna have to speak louder.
And I turn up the microphone, turn up the speakers on my suit, and say, "You realize that 3 students at Aegis Academy are saving you and taking down this villain that you couldn't, right?" Try to provoke him.
Oh, okay. You want to provoke him? That is.
Superior, right?
Yeah.
Yes, there it is.
All right. Okay, so it looks like it was a partial success, so you get to decide what...
Well, what were you trying to provoke him to do exactly?
I was trying to basically just provoke him to fight his way out of the... It didn't seem like he was doing anything, just like provoke him to realize what's actually going on.
Okay, so you get a choice. One of these is your choice. They stumble. You take a plus.
Oh,
4.
it says 7 and 8. They can instead. Well, maybe I'm misinterpreting it. Get me.
Oh, I guess that means me for the NPCs.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, you now for this scene have influence over Starburst.
Okay.
And he's going to overreact. Which means he's going to use an adult move, which is basically he's going to wield his powers and he just neutralizes the illusion by just shining as bright as Starburst can shine. So like if you didn't have your suit and it couldn't shield you, you'd be basically just staring into a star.
I just threw away my sunglasses. Ugh.
But he is free now, which is probably not good for this guy. What are the rest of you doing?
Right. I think when Johnson is freed by Agent Graves and I just heard that you blasted him with your eye.
No. I was just activating my
She was charging up.
Nova Suite. Yeah,
Oh,
basically
yeah,
I was doing a Goku and just being like and charging up
Okay.
for like later abilities.
Johnson is going to use a team point selfishly.
Okay.
Is going to, which means when I do it selfishly, let's see, I think.
Well, you can do it after rolling to see if you need to use it or not.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna use
For
it.
whatever you're doing.
Let's see.
I mean, if he wants to
just
shift his labels, like, hey.
Making sure.
So I shift my labels. So I'll superior up, my mundane down, because mundane is pretty much how I relate to everyone, right?
Kind of.
It's how you see yourself. Like if you see yourself as an everyday citizen, that's your mundane.
Yeah.
And so Cliff is gonna be like, I don't need your help. You guys don't even care. Hell, I'm gonna get myself a real team.
Whoa.
He is going to cast I hate calling the cavalry, which is a superior. Submit. Oh no, that's bad. Well, it's a 7 with the team point.
Okay, so what?
I mean, I'm trying to think if there's any way we can conceivably help you, like to add that team. But considering you're doing this specifically because you're pissed at us, like
Means on a 79, you call. Let's see. When you call allies you made beyond this world to ask for help, mark a condition and roll plus superior. So I'm mark hopeless. And let's see, on a hit, someone shows up to lend you a hand. On a 7 to 9, they're dragging their own problems.
So you already shifted your labels, right?
Yes, I shifted my labels and I marked a condition, which is hopeless.
Okay. So
So
you get a 6 there, because if you already shifted your labels, that's what it would be. So that is.
Did you shift your label before rolling or after rolling?
before. I
Yeah.
chose not to do it after.
No, I mean in your character sheet.
Before.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
What happens when you fail that move?
Well, I use a team point. Oh, wait, so the team point is
the team
shift
point
point.
shifts your labels.
Yeah.
It
So
doesn't
if
add plus
there's a
one.
way
Yeah.
for somebody else to help you, they can then spend another team point to give you a +1.
Even better, on a failure, someone doesn't come to help me, someone from my past comes to hinder.
Oh, cool.
On a miss, your call reaches someone you wish it hadn't.
Let's make more problems.
Okay. So somebody from your past.
Yes.
So you know what? Nothing happens right this minute. Just know this is now going to be fun.
She's taking notes. That's not good.
Oh, I'm not taking notes.
I
I'm
think
filling
I
in
just
a threat
introduced-
clock.
No. That's a clock. Clocks are bad. Clocks are never good, y'all.
It's quite possible I just accidentally introduced space Nazis, so...
Oh, yeah.
Hey, why not? Screw it. Space Nazis. Let's go.
They're a thing, right?
They are now. They are. If she decides they are.
Okay, so we guys don't do that. He reaches in to his sleeve and he pulls something out, and it goes like this. And it folds out into what looks like a weird cartoon-esque bazooka. Cat, not right now.
I'm the
And
true
he
threat.
looks and he shoots it at Graves.
Oh,
And
booby.
it's like a swarm of actual bees come out of it.
Whoa.
So roll to take a powerful blow.
Okay. Let's see. It has to be on someone else. Damn it.
What,
Okay.
to everybody?
If
Or-
somebody could, this is
Ah.
specifically at Graves, so she's gonna either roll to take a
Yeah.
powerful blow, or you guys somebody can try to defend her.
Yeah.
That is an option.
Which is what I was checking on. I was like, can I use shielding on myself? And the answer is no, you cannot.
This guy's all about illusions. It's probably not real. I just...
Don't worry, the beads are fake. Yeah, okay. Thanks.
Wait, what are the
Yeah,
bees
I-
hiding then? That could be worse.
Might be mad, but I'm still a team player, so I definitely try to defend.
Okay.
Sure. What's that look like?
Let's see.
Do you have any moves for that?
Let's see. I would, but I believe Graves no longer has influence over me.
I do not.
Nope.
I lost that because we got in a fight. It was real sad.
Let's see. Nope, nothing special.
Okay.
Please defend me from bees.
Roll plus savior.
Please have a high savior.
Nope. I have a 0 savior.
Mark another potential.
Congratulations, now you're pulled into this mess.
So, let's see what happens when I fail. Let's see.
So how were you trying to defend?
I'd probably jump in front.
Okay. So
Or either I would probably attempt to, kind of thing where you both go down under the shot type of
Okay.
deal.
Okay, so what happens is that's what you try to do. And then, but you just don't hit the ground fast enough. So now both of you get to roll to take a powerful blow.
Yep. Okay, here we go. Boom. Hey!
It's not gonna go well.
Hot damn. I rolled a 3. I think it's coming up Mallory tonight.
Okay, so you mark your potential. Mark another condition. Johnson, how many is that?
Oh, I'm out.
Oh, so the bees get you. You fall. It's getting worse than that.
So well, I guess that's how I weather that blow then. It's just like he lands on top.
Yep. Yeah, that works.
And I'm just like, fine. Jeez.
So
I advanced, by the way, so deal with that
Okay.
later.
So he starts laughing. And then there's this huge, like, mechanical whirring sound. And the front of the bank disappears into a portal. Looks very similar, much larger scale. And out steps a whole squadron. Led by Agent Johnson's old nemesis. I don't know, you want to give him a name?
Something cheesy. Iron Fist.
Wait, yo!
That's taken.
Nope, I'm
That's
excluding that.
taken.
Nope,
Fine,
no, he cannot be Iron Fist. I will quit.
No, I can't think of a name. Someone think of a name for me.
You said he was like a space Nazi?
Yes.
So I feel like a rank, like a major
Victor?
trouble, or like General Von Kill.
Oh yeah, Commandant Kill.
Commandant Kill.
There you
Okay,
go.
that
Nice.
works.
Iron Fist. God damn it.
It was a good joke about cheesy.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie. I laughed.
Okay, so it closes behind him. Now there's a whole new threat. Luckily for you, Starburst is free. He sees new enemies.
So
That entire squadron just gets blasted by Starburst. So
Jeez.
it's just the other dude and now Commandant Kill. I don't have a name for him because all the good names for a jester type villain are already taken, so I'm just pretending
Yeah.
he doesn't have a name.
so yeah, I'm
It's just like Mr. Jester.
seeing that he keeps taking. Well, I would have seen the one thing he was literally pulling out of his sleeve, but I'd see that seems to be where his stuff's coming from. So I'd go over there and try to just grab him by that arm.
We're missing the best
Res-
name
restraint.
for today. The April Fooler.
Works.
Oh,
Works.
perfection.
Okay. So you want to grab him by his arm?
Yeah, just sort of try to restrain him so he can't pull anything else out of
Okay.
the sleeve there.
Yeah, directly engage a threat.
Oh, jeez.
Hey.
Nice.
So pick two. You can resist or avoid their blows. You can take something from them. You can create an opportunity for your allies, impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition. So you're trying to take away his ability to pull things from his sleeve.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would say that's one. So what do you want the other to be?
I'd say resist him fighting back. Resist or avoid the blow.
Okay.
So since I have him grabbed, he can't necessarily get a good angle on me.
Okay. Here you go. Okay. You. Uh-oh. And then his arm pops off. And he steps away. And it beeps like it was going to explode. And then it just kind of Power is down. And he goes, "Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen."
Tech, I can handle this, and then I just sort of release it. Well, I'm still holding the arm, probably, right?
Yeah. Hey,
Right.
I'm gonna want that back.
Yeah. And I just sort of have an EMP pulse to shoot at just to try to disable any other tech he's doing. That would probably be one of my devices.
Okay. Unleash your power. Is it like a grenade or just a device?
It's just like built into the suit, like
Holy moly.
like the arm.
Oh, man.
Holding it, just sort of the
Okay,
pulse
so,
goes
yeah.
out from there. And
Pulse is out.
I have, and I used one of my gadgets from Always Prepared for that.
Okay.
So I was able to use Superior instead of Freak.
Right, instead of falling, he doesn't fall over, but he just kind of flumps over. And his chest, like, opens up. And there's, like, a weird energy core that if Agent Johnson was awake, he'd recognize. But nobody else recognized.
Okay. So the April Fooler guy was a robot the whole time?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, the whole time's debatable, but...
Right.
Yeah, it's like an illusion guy. He
Right-
could still be in the
right
bank
now,
for all we
so-
know.
I mean, also, I wasn't expecting Commandant Kill to show up either, so some things
Yeah.
might have changed a little bit. But, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a robot.
Okay.
However, you do that, and Commandant Kill's gonna take a shot at you, some sort of energy blast. So, unless Mouse wants to try to
Absolutely.
defend you...
In
Okay.
fact, I have a thing for that. You call up a fast protective field to stop a danger. Spend 1 burn, which I'm going to do. Boom. To defend someone else from an immediate threat, rolling plus freak instead of plus savior, which is great because my savior sucks. So yeah, I'm kind of like the poor unconscious form of Agent Johnson is just kind of laying on top of me. It's like, ugh. And I look over just in time to see like Commandant Kill like pull his gun out, and it's just I kind of fling my arm like this, and my eyes kind of flash red, and roll plus 2. Shoot, just lost it. There it is. Boom, boom. It's rolling like out of my mind tonight. This
Okay.
is nuts.
Yeah, so what does your shield look like?
Let's see. Like usually everything's all like telekinesis-y, so I guess it's just kind of oh, actually I know this is totally it's that scene from the second Matrix movie where she's like, you know, stops like the bullets coming out. He's like goes to shoot and or better yet, it's friggin' Kylo Ren just going whoop, whatever comes out of this guy's gun, I'm just like no, and stop it dead in midair.
Okay.
And then I don't know if it's like a bullet, it falls to the ground, or if it's like energy, it like dissipates or something. It's like, no, we're not gonna do that, buddy. So does this guy like look like a Nazi? Has he got like kind of a fascist-y kind of like look to him, or does he just look like an alien? What's this dude look like?
I don't know I don't know. I have no idea. What did you think the people from this alternate dimension area look like?
I mean, they're your villains over there, so
Well,
if you wanted to define him.
they would definitely have similar styling regalia. I'd say they'd definitely be aliens. Probably be like let's see. Let's go with like an orange tint.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
That was
yeah, no, that's perfect. That's enough for me. So like after I kind of like stop his little like laser gun or whatever, I look over and just space Nazis. I've always wanted to do this. I'm gonna run at this dude and try to just like Captain America style, just like deck him as hard as I can. I want to punch the space Nazi.
Okay. Yeah, do it. Directly engage threat.
Hell yes, punch a space Nazi. Hell yes, punch a space Nazi. I will choose to, if I get the list in front of me, here we go. I'm going to create an opportunity for my allies, and I want to either suppress, surprise, or frighten the opposition. Those are the two I pick.
Okay. I think he's definitely surprised. He wasn't expecting this little girl to come running at him, and
Yeah, and to hit this hard.
yeah. So, and I think it's pretty easy. I think he stumbles back, and he's just like, "Ugh." And as he stumbles back, he gets hit a second time. This time, more like a freight train or a drat, and Starburst just comes through and just decks him good. And he, like, flies 25 feet, and Starburst stops and he picks him up. This is not your dimension. And he throws him over his shoulder like he's a ragdoll.
Okay.
So what harm do I take from that exchange, though? Because I did directly engage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, was it like a shockwave from Starburst flying by? Is that what
is
for me?
perfect.
Like, knocks me on my ass.
Roll to take your powerful blow for that.
Oh, Starburst, you dick. 7. Okay, let's see here. Let's see, lash out verbally, give ground, struggle past the pain mark, 2 conditions. Oh, jeez. I don't know. I don't know if there's much to give ground to, and I don't feel like lashing out verbally really creates any kind of interesting situation. Like, I only have one conscious teammate.
Well, you could
you
lash
could
out
lash
at
out-
Starburst.
That is an option.
True. That's true. Yeah, I don't know if this will provoke him to full reaction, but definitely, yeah, if he blows me back onto my ass, it's like, hey, you dick! That was my space Nazi!
Okay,
I loosened it for you.
roll your superior as if you were provoking someone.
Oh no. Oh no. Well, 7.
Okay, so choose one. They stumble. You can take a plus forward on it.
Oh, they choose that, actually.
That's right.
So I sat down and read it, and it's either they do what you want, or they get to choose one of those 3 options.
I keep forgetting
It's kind of-
that it's...
Provoke is super weird. And yeah, it's either like, they either do what you want, or one of those other 3 things happens. If they don't want to do it.
Okay, so I think he's
So I guess I'm provoking him to stop fighting my own space Nazi. Like, I think that's what I'm provoking him to do, is to stop fighting.
Yeah, I
Knock it
mean-
off. I want to beat that guy up. So
Yeah, so
we'll say
he
that.
stumbles. So the next time you make a roll against him, you
And
get a
plus 1
plus...
forward against
Yes. So you can just mark that down.
Starburst. Yep, this is the happiest day of my life.
I mean, this fight...
I have influence over him.
Oh man.
This fight's pretty much over. I mean, Starburst, he has, adult moves, which means that he gets to do things like overwhelm a vulnerable form. So when you gave an opportunity, he gets overwhelmed. That's what So, this fight's over. You guys won. If somebody wants to, they can try to wake up Agent Johnson.
Yeah, I'll go over and check on him.
Yeah, I mean, he's awake now. He's going to want to clear some conditions, otherwise he could go down real fast in the next fight.
Wait, so what happens when you wake me up? I keep all the conditions still, or how's that work?
Yeah, unless you did something before you went under or immediately after. Yeah, it doesn't say you clear any conditions when you go down.
Yeah. Marking all of your marking over all of your conditions just kind of knocks you out of the scene. So
Yeah,
I'm just saying that scene is over, which it functionally is. Like, we're not fighting anymore.
yeah.
Is
So
it
Contest, so it's
Is it when you mark all the conditions, or when you mark over all the conditions that you go?
it's when you can't mark any more conditions.
see,
believe.
I've seen people do it differently. See, I've seen
is it?
people do it as like full thing, and then you go down, and then you can wake up, and if you still have your full thing, you can. But I mean, I've been doing it as once it's full conditions, but we could just
Okay. No, I mean, hey, if that's how you want to run it, like, again, it's your game.
As
so-
long as we're consistent.
and
yep,
then it's
that's
just
the key.
for now that it's over, they can wake you up. You'll still have all your conditions, but now if you get hit again, and have to mark a condition, you'll be over and you'll have to leave the scene again.
Right.
So yeah, welcome back to the land of the living. Shit's weird here.
Hey, you okay?
Yes, I just look at Windrunner like, I just start walking away.
Oh, buddy.
He's feeling a lot of feelings right now, and he doesn't know what to do with them.
So, do I see that you're... Because I wasn't out there when the explosion happened. Do I see that your gun's broken, or was it
Yeah, you can
fully...
tell that there's something wrong with it.
It's kind of all over the place.
Yeah, I got a good look at that last week. I can go ahead and fix that for you once we get back to base. Hopefully do a better job at it, since I'll be at my lab, my workshop.
I mean, there's probably another full couple of those same blasters laying around now.
Oh, I thought it was something that came with him out of the portal.
Well, it is, but a bunch of people just came from the same dimension, so there's similar weapons that
They got
laying
wrecked.
around. So, I mean, there's parts. There's probably like one gun that just fell just right, so it's still, intact.
I mean, okay.
I mean, if no one was doing anything, I'd probably just pick it up and holster it and just fly off.
Okay.
As you're trying to start to leave, I slowly getting myself back up, like dusting off my my skirt, and like look over at you, like, hey, I punched a space Nazi.
Good job.
Yeah. Any reaction to that at all, or just nothing?
Oh no, he's ignoring all of them.
Oh man. At that point, I start running over to where Starburst is and go like, "Hey, that's my space Nazi! I punched." Hey.
Yeah, and I start going over to basically work on releasing the other. Or when the guy got shut down, did all the other illusions.
Yeah, they're confused, but they're free. So some Aegis agents are currently arresting people, and there's already like a team of scientists dismantling the robot. And...
Hey, could we take that to my workshop? I want to take a look, see what it's... see if there's anything we can use. Well, I still have the arm, I suppose, at least, so...
You'll have to clear any requisitions with your superior officer.
Okay, he's right over there. I'll go ask him. So, boss, the situation's resolved. Any chance I could get a closer look at the parts from that robot once we get back to base? See if I can recognize what technology was used?
When we get back to the base, you'll have to fill out all the forms, but I'm sure the science lab's going to be taking a look at it. You can assist.
Okay. Well, at the very least, I'll keep this piece and take a closer look at it.
As they're having this discussion, I kind of like run, like they're like kind of here in the foreground. I'm running by in the background, just kind of like, "Hey, boss, I punched a space Nazi!" And I keep running. I am bolting towards where Starburst is. So I just interject that and keep moving because I want him to know that.
By now, Starburst is already he's already found the cameras.
If anybody was watching Cliff, they would notice that he didn't fly all the way back to the base. He flew off a bit and then landed somewhere in a park so we could watch from a distance.
Oh. He still wants to be helpful. He's so tired of our bullshit.
Did I notice Commandant Kill at all, or was I too passed out from that?
Yeah, you noticed him after you woke up. Yeah, but he was already disabled.
Right.
Like, because he had a bunch of troops with him too. So unless they got vaporized, like,
well, there's broken and unconscious people and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So you definitely would have seen them for sure.
Yeah, you would have seen them all being arrested and and like, as you guys are like talking, like Starburst is like, there was some unfortunate incidents today, but we managed to work together to eliminate the threat. You know, he's talking to the press, and like he just has to pull in like a big like prisoner transport.
And Malice runs by in the background saying, "Hey, I punched his face, Nazi."
The moment there are cameras, it's like, yo, I punched that guy. I punched that space Nazi. Actually, no, like, if I get a moment to, like, get over to where, he's got Commandant Kill, like, laid out or whatever, like, I'm gonna kind of go over and just, like, I'm gonna, like, shove him a little bit, like, hey, that was my space Nazi you just beat up. Also rude. Malice is absolutely picking a fight with this guy.
With Starburst?
Yeah, not like a fight, but you know what I mean, like, yelling at him,
Okay,
essentially. She starts going off on him about stealing her space Nazi.
Oh, no mentioning in front of the camera that we saved him.
She's got bigger concerns. She's really stoked about this. You don't understand. This is like bucket list stuff for her.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens is Starburst, like, he does the thing, like, the mentor-like thing, like, he, like, uses his own strength and he, like, pulls you up, like, he's got his arm on your shoulder and he's like,
Gross.
I am so proud of, what's your name?
Mallory.
Mallory, for her assistance today in taking down these threats that all of us had. Like, he's, like, trying to, like, yeah, this is...
Hey, Hunter, I punched a space Nazi today. We miss you.
And then at this point, like, as things are, you know, wrapping up, the cameras, the media got their story. There's, like, there's a lady that keeps looking over at Starburst and then talking to the media, like she's trying to get them to do something. And then a couple of the other heroes, like the other big name adult heroes, they come in from whatever they were doing. So, like, Night Mist shows up and she immediately starts talking to Starburst, and I suddenly don't remember. I had a list of names that I lost, but it doesn't matter.
Just a bunch of supers.
Yeah, a bunch more supers, you know, show up late. As you know, classic, like, horror movie thing where, like, the FBI all shows up after everything's taken care of. Just with superheroes.
I think Cyclonic was one of the...
Yeah, Cyclonic, yeah, they're all there.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all missed the space Nazis. Some heroes.
Yeah. So, I think now you guys have the opportunity. You can go back to the school and stuff. Somebody could try to go talk to Cliff.
I think if once Cliff thinks our team was gone, he'd go, walk over to the bank and start inspecting where the if I don't know, are there like marks where the portal appeared or not really? Oh,
And then there's like a random remnant of a piece of tech. Like, so basically what happened is I didn't know what to do when you missed that assess the situation. So I started a threat clock. And it was just going to be something that you missed. So when Mallory went into the bank, there was like a box thing, almost like could have been mistaken for a bomb, that while you guys were fighting the robot, it just eventually it went off.
awesome. So yeah, he would go over to the site, try inspecting, see if he could figure anything out about the port. He looked very reminiscent while doing it.
Okay.
As soon as I realize I'm getting completely iced out by all of these adults, I would probably want where it's like, hey guys, I'm cool like you. I punched a man. You guys suck. Just kind of like wander over. Just kind of like, hey, are you good? Or idly like picking my sunglasses back up and popping them back on.
Yeah,
So
I
you, like,
probably
good or
would have
whatever?
headed back with the crew that was taking the with the science team. So,
Thanks for the help with the bees. Or whatever. Hey, you didn't tell me that you like used to fight space Nazis. That's pretty cool, actually. I mean Nazis aren't cool. Like, no. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, wow, Nazis are super bad, but like, you fought them. I don't know. That's pretty cool. I punched that guy. I've always wanted to do that. So, you okay? Or not hurt or nothing?
Yeah, he's not looking at you, but
I mean, as far as the tech goes, it seems like an advanced design since you left, but it is similar to what you would have seen over there. It seems that they managed to use information they learned on you from your jumping in and jumping out to reverse engineer it. Basically, you don't know who did it first, whether it was your side and then it was stolen, but now they both have that tech. But you recognize it looks really similar to other stuff they use. Like, they probably used it for a similar design for like an interdimension or teleporting within their own dimension. They just ramped it up so they could leave.
so I guess he'd be looking at this piece. Still not looking at Mallory, but he'd be like, I really miss them, you know.
The Nazis? The space Nazis?
I know it sounds weird sounding like I miss being shot at, but
I mean,
we were a team back there, you know, a real team.
yeah. Like, how can you not be excited about what just happened? We beat up a supervillain, and then we beat up a space Nazi supervillain, and I was kind of on TV for it, which is pretty cool. I mean, that's like basically like being a superhero at that point. Which...
Yeah. So on the way back, I'll send a text to Cliff as well, asking if you can stop by my workshop when you get back.
So then Cliff would be like, not you, Miss Agent Graves. Gesture at the portal. We were a team. Not those
Ouch.
pointing at the space Nazis on the ground and all that, or the junk.
Oh man, yeah, my shoulders like immediately slump of just like, oh, well.
I'm imagining the like whenever Raven like burns Beast Boy and he just
Yeah, basically. Oh, man.
I was like, we all had each other's backs. We did the best we could, whenever we could. I understand, not all of them like the protocol like you, but they knew when we had to do things right. And when we did it right, we did it really right. We did things, I don't know, it's just different here. It's hard to explain.
No, I mean, I guess I kind of get it. We're kind of all just like making it up, you know, as we go along. Like, I appreciate not feeling like you belong in a place and not feeling like you're fit in with everybody else. Oh, I hate this word so much. Look, I'm really sorry, okay? Like, or whatever about what happened at the thing the other weekend. Cliff, I don't have a lot of friends around here, and like one of them's just kind of gone missing on me, and like another one's like super pissed at me now, and I kind of feel like it's my fault. This is something I did because I do these sorts of things a lot. Folk don't take too kindly to me for some reason, but like, and I kind of like do that friendly like shove on the shoulder, like, but come on, man, we just like beat up some people, and it was super cool. And like, that's gotta, what we have here has to count for something, right? And I am for sure trying to comfort her support right now. To try and bring him around to like, hey, you know, like, you have friends here. They like you.
Okay.
I know it's hard, but
Oh, you're making me look at my thing.
Yeah, so roll plus 1d in there.
okay. Well, it's not too bad. So let's see here. Did it not
7.
take? Oh, there it goes. 7.
It's just
Okay.
you've rolled 3 7s in a row.
Yeah. That's weird.
Well, that is the most common.
That's true. Actually, on
Combination
2d6, that's a good point.
still-
Yeah.
okay, so
In any event.
Hunter
And-
still has influence over me. Okay. So it's not a 0. So again, that works.
So that is so on a hit, you hear what she's trying to say. If you open up, if you take this moment to open up, you can either mark potential, clear a condition, or shift your labels. But you would have to open up.
I guess I'd open up. I'd be like,
Friend, speak to me, friend.
I was obviously in the wrong back there. I tried to do it all by myself. You see, I mean, I thought, sure, you guys are great distractions. You're always good at that.
Thank
But,
you.
You know, I figured, hey, if I get this guy outside, I could do it by myself. I don't need you guys. You all aren't a real team, but you saw what happened back there.
Yeah.
I couldn't
I
even
lean in
fight.
real close. I saw a Nazi on the other end of my fist. Like nudge him a little. Like, That's what I saw.
Oh, I'll
We
have to
should
see
do
it
that
first.
more often. I like your villain.
Oh, well, if you were back at the war, there'd be plenty of punching to do there.
And yeah, Mallory laughs at that for sure.
I mean, I guess the thing is, a part of me wanted to recreate that whole being a team feeling with all of y'all, you know, but
Oh.
I guess I still kind of want to do that, but
I mean, Cliff, they call that being friends. We could just do that. Like, you don't have to see everything in those terms, buddy. Like, it's just, friends are just teammates, except there's no boss, you know? Like, I know it's weird, and it's not that complicated, though. Like, anyway, you seem like you can move and you don't look like you're bleeding. I mean, do you want to get something to eat? Or,
I'll be fine. Yeah,
like, I don't think they need us around here.
I guess I could try one of those burgers that, what was his name? Keeps talking about.
Velasquez?
Knuckle burger? Oh, Velasquez, yeah.
Yeah, I guess I would try one of those. Last thing I remember, they were just starting up those things. It's pretty popular back in the day. I think
Hamburgers? Yeah, I should. What are you from, the 1840s? Yeah, hamburgers.
I think you,
guys, fast food wasn't big back in the day.
like 1940 fast food was just maybe getting started.
Which, fair, but also Mallory's an idiot, so she
Yeah.
wouldn't know. She has no idea.
Okay, so you head off to have burgers. This after that tender moment, I think this is the perfect place to take a break.
Oh yeah, and with that, I believe I can give Mallory influence over me.
Oh,
Because I cleared a condition, I can shift my mundane up and my superior down.
neat. I have influence again. Look at that.
Okay. Yep. So we're gonna go to break.
Yay.
We'll be back in roughly 10 minutes. yeah, so we'll see you then. Enjoy the break screen. right now. Hi, everybody. We are back, and tonight we are playing Masks. Aegis, Shield of Earth. They just had a tender moment, and I believe headed off for some burgers. So and somebody else went back to study some robotic parts. What's the next move? Yeah.
I think Cliff at this point, once he sees the message, he would text Wainwright back, say, "Getting burgers. Come if you'd like."
You know, I see him texting, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, good call." And I pull out my phone, and I hit up Velasquez. And it's just like, I don't even write Knuckleburger. It's just like KB UN send. I don't even wait for the responses. Pocket my phone.
Yeah. If later when you check your phone, it'll be like a excited GIF.
It's happening. Perfect.
So yeah, I guess I put the robotic arm that I kept into one of my secure storage containers, and then head over.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So, yes, I get there. You guys have probably been there for a bit at that point, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
sure. I mean,
is there any conversations you guys want to have through this, or
Yeah.
you want to speed this through?
go ahead.
Well, I have a conversation with Cliff. I say, hey, Cliff, I have a couple things I want to talk to you about. Do you want to talk about it here or back at my lab after back at my workshop afterwards? Because
I guess it's up to you, Agent Wainwright. Is it something you
Okay.
can talk about here?
You're among friends. It's fine.
Yeah, I suppose. So, I mean, I've been thinking about what happened last week, and really, I mean, I obviously wasn't quite as upset at you as someone as,
I feel attacked.
but
One moment
as I've
real
thought,
quick. I just want to thank Agent 732 for following us. Thank you.
Hey.
Okay, go back to what you're doing.
so just I've thought about it a bit, and I think my issue was more about how you did that than what you did, than leaving the note itself. I'm sure. I mean, were you doing it just because it was policy, or did you was procedure, or did you have other things you were thinking about?
Well, Agent Wainwright, for me, it's mostly procedure.
Okay.
I've learned through time that procedure tends to be there for a reason, usually to protect us.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, we clearly ended up needing help, but what if nothing had happened? What if it had been a bust? We'd spent a couple hours there and not seen anything. We still would have gotten in trouble, even though it was basically we wasted an evening. But or something we could have just said. Sorry, it's a little hard for me to express this. I know that you come from the past, but you're about the same age as I am, so sometimes it's hard to remember that you didn't grow up with the same technology that we did. We could have set something up on our communicators where we could have just with one press sent an alert, sent like a, hey, we're really in trouble, we need help, or even set it up so that if we didn't send something every 10, 15 minutes, it would have sent a report. Just, I mean, I get that. I mean, all your training, I saw that you were training a lot with your jetpack, and I know you train a lot physically, but have you trained with stuff with your new resources you have since you got here?
Well, I mean, I've learned to text, if that's what you mean.
Yeah. In the past
I
year.
hold up my hand for a high five.
Yeah.
I think they had half.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's progress. But you've been here a year. In that time, I mean, I had my accident. I had to learn to walk again. And you learned to make phone calls and text. Like I said, I'm not always good at explaining stuff, and we need to remember that you didn't grow up with this the same way that we did. But just you have more resources now, or at least different resources now. You might need to learn more about how to use them.
Okay. Agent Wainwright, I'm sure this hasn't changed over time, but if we are doing something where we cannot tell our superiors, perhaps we shouldn't be doing it in the first place. And if that's the case, then I might have to rethink everything we're doing.
There's no need for you to rethink anything that's going on right now. All you need to know is that we are the three amigos in here, right? That's my A. Three amigos. Sorry, Velasquez. No offense, but like, we're like a thing. I love you so much. Cool. B. We kicked that guy's butt though. The April Fooler or whatever his name was, and that Commandant Kill guy, who I punched real good. We took care of that, like a team does, like people with camaraderie do. So we're good to go there. And point 3, whatever. I can teach you how to send an email if that's what we're worried about here. Like, come on, this is no big deal. Like, I think what we really should be focusing on is the fact that we're basically superheroes now, and that's awesome. There we go. I actually got a drink.
Real quick, Agent Johnson,
Yes.
they're having a little bit of trouble hearing you, so let's check your levels a little bit.
Okay. I don't think there's anything else I can adjust on my end.
I can adjust a couple things on my end, see if...
Just a little.
Okay, yeah, they're just saying you sound really quiet to them, so I just try to speak it more directly into the mic or something.
That's a little higher up. Is that better?
It sounds better to me. We'll see if chat can hear you better.
Yay,
Continue.
audio!
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, that's Mallory's whole point. It's just like, everything's great. We can just chill. We don't got to worry about this,
Yeah, I just want, it was something to think about. I just wanted to say that. I mean, if you do want to learn more about it, I can try to help. So this whole thing was trying to like comfort or support. Like I said, trying to just say, hey, it wasn't the wrong thing to do. It just maybe not the best way to go about it. So
Sure. How about after training, you could always teach me some stuff. That work for you?
sure, that'll work.
Awesome. I'll see you tomorrow at 7 a.m.
Oh, okay, I guess.
Well played. I pull out my phone. Are there any like news reports or anything about like what happened today at that bank? Like, and do any of them mention the 3 weird kids that were there? Like, or are we just totally nudged out by frickin' Dork Lord?
There are. So, it's Aegis obviously isn't just going to let you be in the news technically as Aegis agents, right? So, all the news reports say the headlines for are varying degrees of Starburst and his new. Often now I'm spacing.
As long as you don't say sidekick.
Not sidekicks. Proteges. There you go. Thank you. And his new
It's
proteges
almost as bad.
take down Halcyon City's latest villains.
So I take my phone out and I find that article and I slide up just enough to cover up the part that has Starburst's name on it. So it's just and his protege. Just slide that up past the top of the screen. Set the phone on the table and like spin it around and like push it in front of Cliff and like start tapping it like that's us. We did that. That's pretty cool, right?
Is that a picture of me on the ground?
I snatched my phone back up. Don't worry about the details. Whatever. Shut up. It's fine. Just. I punched a Nazi. Can't somebody just please be happy for me for this?
Yeah.
I mean,
It was a
Space
good
Nazi.
punch.
Thank you.
If it makes
all I
if it
wanted.
makes Agent Johnson feel any better, the illusions don't show up on camera, so there is a lot of footage of
Starburst just standing there.
yeah, just standing there.
Good. Dork. It's like find one of those on Twitter. I'm just like, lol. Send. Boom. Done.
Yeah.
So what's next?
I mean, I guess do we just head back to the school at this point then, or you guys have got like sciencey like robot or not robot, but like
Yes.
the bits you got from the crime scene that you could look over or whatever.
And I guess I'd ask you guys. I noticed it when I woke up, but that was Commandant Kill. Did he say anything before we took him in?
Yeah, he said "ow" really loud. It was awesome. But you probably mean like something useful.
Yeah.
I don't know. That butthead Starburst kind of knocked him out like right after I was about to knock him out. So like, nah.
Well,
I mean, maybe you could talk to I keep losing this dude's name. Our freaking handler,
Barkley.
essentially. Barkley. You can always talk to that jerk Barkley about it. I don't know. He probably like has connections or whatever, right?
yes.
Adults usually do or whatever.
Good
Right.
suggestion, Mallory. I should talk to my superiors.
Okay, no, you don't get to. No. You don't get to twist this around on me.
I'm not.
I throw my cup. My cup's empty. I just throw it at his head. Whatever.
Okay, real quick, I just want to thank Ranks of Mischief for the raid, and I believe the host as well. So thank you guys for that. Continue.
I guess would we just head back at this point? Or?
I mean, yeah, like Mallory's just kind of there to celebrate, but like,
If you want to wrap up the day, we can. You guys can just wake up the next day.
Well, I figure if while I'm investigating that arm, do I recognize any of the technology that makes it up? Like any signature stuff of whether it's the Dr. Proton or the Fabricator or any
When are you checking the arm?
Oh, I figure.
Are you doing that
when we get back? When we get back from lunch.
Oh, it's not lunch. It's more like dinner at this point. So.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was earlier in the day when we went there, but yeah, dinner, I guess.
But yeah, we can break from that and then just go like.
Yeah, if you want to, I'm just wondering if you do it in the morning or if you do it
I'd say at least do a preliminary, seeing if anything jumps out at me as something I recognize before bed.
Okay. Some of the parts are. It's a combination of our dimensions tech and a different dimensions tech. Like some parts look really familiar to you, others don't.
Would the parts from the other dimension look familiar from when I was looking at Cliff's gun
Yes.
last week? Okay. So, because I mean, you had mentioned that for the.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
okay.
it looks somewhat familiar. However, you do recognize the wiring on the inside of the arm. You recognize the signature for how they wired it, and it's definitely the fabricator.
Okay, that's
Huh.
a step. That's something, at least. Means I'll definitely want to follow up, go through all the paperwork, but not tonight. I just sort of make a note to talk with Cliff about it at some point later.
Okay. So you lock the arm up and go to bed?
Yeah, because I do have a containment system in my sanctuary. That was one of the options I picked when I got that. So
Right. So I guess morning time now, right?
Yep.
or do we have anything else?
In the morning at 6:45, because you got to be there by 7. I'm knocking on Wainwright's door.
Be right there.
Come on, Wainwright. You said we'd do some training.
Okay, just a second. Need to. Like a couple minutes later, I open the door and head out.
Great.
So
So we'll start with our calisthenics, and then I guess we just go for a run. I think
just
2 miles should suffice.
remember. Just remember. I have, especially when it comes to like stretches and that kind of stuff. I'm still kind of limited.
Hey, well, you do what you can.
Yeah, I mean.
I'm not condescending in the least.
Yeah. Well, remember, I'm basically, in order to do more than just barely walk, I have the braces on. The power braces on. Yeah. Yeah, I reminded him of that, hey, I might not be up to your standards, but
Yeah, as long as you're up to your standards.
yeah,
So
we
you
can
do
progress at least.
Agent Graves, as you sleep,
Mm-hmm.
a cold splash of water hits you in the face.
Buh! Why? Who? My eyes glow immediately. Like I am bolt upright in the bed and ready to punch somebody.
Anna is standing above the bed, holding your English paper. It has like a big C- marked on it.
Yeah, C-. All right.
No, not all right. Me and you study now.
What? No. Oh, come
I'm not-
on, Anna.
I'm not doing.
Wait,
your
was this
work-
you? Ew! Gross! Did you put you on me? Anna, what the hell? That is so weird. I can't. Ew, 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 ew. And I grab my pillow and I'm like, ew, ew, weird, weird. I throw the pillow. Weird. And rude. I broke the GM. I'm so sorry.
It's like, no, I'm not doing. I should be doing your whole paper for you. You can get better than a C+. This is just me. Well, honestly, trying to make it look like you actually did the work, but
Oh god.
Coming, to be fair.
Oh yeah, totally. 100%. 100%.
Oh man.
It just Mallory's like, but she's like I punched a guy yesterday.
I seen it. Yes, I seen all over
Space
the
Nazi.
news. Yes.
Yeah. like,
You showed it to me
I'm just-
5 times last night.
Oh, for sure. 100%.
Yeah. Yes.
But-
Yes.
I've just
No.
been really busy. Like, I've got a lot going on.
Now it's time to punch out some of that homework. And you like grab your arm and like start trying to pull you out of bed.
Yeah, which, like, there's no way she could. Like, if I didn't want to get up, like, I'm just like,
Yeah,
whatever.
no.
You can't move me. I've got super devil power, but it's like, oh, fine. All right. I claw my way out of bed and like grab a shirt, pulled it on. Why are you so? What's the big deal? It's just dumb schoolwork. Like, we've got such bigger fish to fry, like weird end of the world stuff, like superheroes.
We're not superheroes yet. We're not even agents. And if we want to be agents,
Maybe some of us aren't.
you're provisionary. But if we want to be real agents and actually get to be, like, what did I name them? It was something cool. You guys were Excalibur. I don't know,
Oh, shoot.
somewhere.
This is so long ago, I don't remember.
A Paragon. There you go.
Right.
If we want to be like Paragon, we can't fail out of school, then we can't be agents. So you need to keep your grades up.
C is a passing grade. Just saying. Check and mate.
You didn't look at your report card, did you? You got to see on this. See, you got to see on this paper.
Yeah.
You
So I have a
gotta
C.
dean the class.
That makes sense. Okay, didn't think about that. No. Okay, so I didn't look at who am I gonna send it back to? It's not like everybody has to sign off on it. It's whatever. I got that whole weird, my whole special situation that. So what even does it matter? Like, whatever. Like, it's. You're not gonna let this go, are you?
No.
All right, fine. Twist my arm around my back. Make me do the thing. I guess just show me your Mark Twain or whatever.
Okay, so you sit down and study, and they do their training stuff. And sometime later, imagine you go about your separate ways. Wainwright, are you gonna go to your lab and study?
Well, I was going to talk with Cliff and say, hey, I took that arm apart. Well, after the run, and I've caught my breath and stuff. That arm, some of the technology looked like what's in your gun, what's in your blaster. I think it might have come from your dimension somehow. I mean, we saw yesterday that people from your dimension can cross over. So, do you have any ideas about that?
That's troubling. I mean, honestly, me coming here wasn't supposed to happen. I mean, as many times as I tried, I can't get back. So maybe it's something to have to do with. You said it was just my technology?
Well, it was some of it was.
It looks like for the robot specifically, it's a bit of both. It looks like somebody opened up a small portal, dropped some parts through, and then somebody built the rest of it.
Yeah. Another piece of it I found was from the fabricator. That's the problem. I mean.
Well, Raymond, if I told Barclay about this, would you get mad?
No, I mean,
Fair question.
I'm going to later today, I'm going to start filling out the the paperwork to try to get access to the rest of the robots, see what I can find. Because if the professor made it, I really need to follow up on that.
Okay. So the report's already being written?
Well, like I said, the science team was studying the rest. I just had that one part, and I'm going to. So they were working on a report. They might not have made the connection with your technology, but that's going to be part of my justification and my request for access.
Okay. Well, I guess if that's all being taken care of, I've only got one more question.
Yeah.
So, what is twitting?
That's not necessarily something you need to worry about. I was thinking more at least for now, focus on the AEGIS specific stuff that you can that would come in handy with our work.
Okay. Well, I guess. Why does everyone keep flashing their phone at things?
You mean the camera that's built into it?
What? No.
Yeah.
It's not a camera. Cameras take like hours.
Yeah, and
Wait,
just with a,
hold the phone. Again, he's from like the 40s, not the 1840s. Like they
No.
had like SLR cameras back then. Like you,
Yeah, but how long does it take to develop film?
well,
Yeah,
that'll grant you. That'll
yeah.
grant you. But
yeah, you also don't have to print out a text message when you send it. It's kind of the same. It's the same kind of thing. It's just, you know how they say a picture is worth 1,000 words.
Wait, you can print out text messages? I don't have to type it up?
I meant you don't have to.
You should show
You
me.
don't have
world
to
is
take it to a.
doomed.
You don't have to take it to a printing press to deliver the message to someone. You
I'm sorry,
just
folks. The whole
hit a
world's
button.
We're all
You
gonna
can
die.
just hit a button and it gets sent
Like,
from your communicator to theirs.
you know, it would be a lot easier if I could just print out these emails that I keep getting. And I could just read them at my leisure.
You can read them at your leisure on the communicator too. You don't have to read them right away.
Yeah, that's why I want to print them out.
Do you really not like looking at the screen?
But it goes away. It goes black.
Okay. Okay, I guess I have to work on these reports now, but then maybe after lunch we can get back together for me training you on your communicator some.
Yeah, I really want to learn how to use this printer.
Okay. Like I said, I might have trouble explaining things to you. I need to remember you don't have the same context we do.
Sure. Maybe tomorrow after training.
Oh, I was, like I
Feeling right?
said, maybe this afternoon,
fine.
later today.
Okay. I'll come by later.
Okay.
Yeah, then I'll leave. Go to Barclay.
Okay. Winrid, where are you going?
Heading to my workshop to work on the on the paperwork.
Okay. And Graves, where do you go once Anna actually lets you go?
Oh boy. I'd probably sneak up to the roof. That's kind of like where I'd probably go up there to smoke, honestly, just to be like, you know what? I need to blow off some steam. I can't with this lady. Like that was great and lots of fun. Really know how to show a girl a good time, Anna. I'm gonna go as far away from this as I possibly can. Yeah, and I head up to the roof.
Like, as you walk away, she's just like, I had fun too.
No, Anna. She is killing my heart. Anna, you can do better. Anna, you need to stand up for yourself. You need to tell Mallory to get off of her whatever she's on. Make a real friend.
Well, she's starting to, at least.
Oh, God, poor Anna.
No, but you're her only friend.
I know, and that's what terrifies me.
Hmm.
But yeah, I try to go get some space up on the roof.
Okay.
And light up for a little bit.
So Aiden Johnson, you're at Barclay's office.
Mm-hmm. Is he there?
Yeah, he's there.
I guess I'd just knock and enter if he tells me.
Come in.
Agent Barclay. I guess I believe there's a report is coming later, but I guess it would be best for you to know now. I've been told by Agent Wainwright that there's a possibility of my technology being mixed with someone call it the Fabricator. So I believe that may be an issue, sir.
Seems we've underestimated the Fabricator. I'll pass it up to the blokes up top, and we'll redo that threat assessment. See if we gotta make a move on that. Thank you for letting me know.
Yes, yes, sir. Do you have any briefings for me today, sir?
No, not right now.
All right, then I guess I'll go work on my jetpack.
Okay. Wainwright, when you go into your lab,
Yeah.
there is a stack of papers for you to try to requisition that. Like, it's a stack of papers. And your containment center is open.
Is any of that or the drone I had dismantled from a couple sessions ago still in there, or are both of these pieces of technology taken?
The arm is definitely gone.
Okay.
The drone's still there, but the arm is gone.
Okay. So I guess I go ahead and work on a preliminary report about just going into detail of what I discovered from the arm, and then send that off to the science team and Barclay, and then start working on the paperwork to get access to their reports on the rest of the robot.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of paperwork, so you're gonna be doing that for a while.
Roll to take a powerful blow.
Oh, if I start flying, would I still be on would Mallory still be on the roof smoking?
Oh yeah, easy. If you want me up there, I for sure am. But yeah.
Yeah. So if I was flying, I'd definitely land and be like, "Oh, can I get one of those?" They don't seem to want to sell them to me for some reason.
Oh. So I don't think she's like told anybody she does this. So it's just like, whoa, she's Cliff. One, you're blowing up my spot. All right, like this is like my secret height. Oh my gosh. Don't. Okay. I know I'm asking a lot. I know this has been like a recurring theme for us, but please don't tell anybody about this. Please don't tell anybody about this.
I don't understand. It's just a cigarette.
So it's actually more than just a cigarette. She does not come up here to smoke tobacco. I actually have a question for our GM. Is weed legal in Paragon City? Or Halcyon City? Wrong word.
Probably not recreationally.
Okay, so they've got like medical or whatever, but not... Okay, so yeah, so... Oh, buddy.
Do you have actual cigarettes for?
No, God, no. That stuff will kill you. Are you kidding me?
What?
This is...
That's not true. They help with digestion. They're good for the blood. No, they did a bunch of tests when I was there.
Cliff, no. Honey.
Come on, everyone, all the athletes smoke. Everyone knows this.
Yeah, about that. Okay, listen, you know what? You're absolutely right. They're wonderful and healthful cancer death sticks, and they're great. And I don't have any. This is something this is different, and like, I'm super not supposed to have it. I only know it because I know a plant guy. Like, you cannot tell anybody about this, but
Plant guy?
if you wanted to, don't worry about it. My roommate turns into water. Don't worry about it. But listen, if you wanted to, I mean, if you wanted, do you want to get high together? Because like, I mean, I could show you how to. I mean, I guess you know how to smoke. You're from the 40s or whatever. You probably smoke 10 packs a day. But like, if you want to, you know, we can share, and this will be just a cool thing between us. All right?
He's like 17. He's well into smoker long.
Oh God, poor kid. Here, I'll show you. And she's like, even before you answer, it's like, I'll show you. And she starts like, you know, packing like a little tiny pipe, like just this pathetic little thing. Like, Lord only even knows where she got it. It's like here. It's like, you know, it's like a cigarette, but like, trust me, kick your ass in a great way. She hands it over to him.
Wait, can I still fly with this?
I mean, I do. By the way, teen drug use is bad. Don't do it. I want to make sure teen drug use is very bad. No teens smoke, please. Thank you. All right. Did you cover everything?
Oh, these don't look regulation. I don't think I will.
Fine. You're not gonna tell anybody, right? And I take it back. The danger of jazz cigarettes, yeah.
This will be a team thing. How about that?
Cool. Yeah, and she takes a puff. Anyway, what are you doing up here?
I was flying around, you know, trying to see if I could get back. Since, you know, Come On Not Kill managed to come over. Maybe I could, you know.
I mean, that makes sense. Like, portals go 2 ways, right?
I mean, it's no harm in trying.
Did Brainiac find anything else about, like, how it works?
Well, I may have to somehow combine today's technology with my technology. Something like that. Oh, and I can print out my MLs.
I'm extremely happy for you.
It's great. I don't even have to use a typewriter or anything.
Good. You know what? Good. I'm glad. I look forward to all of your lovely reports and all of your. You're not gonna print out your texts and start like sending them to me, are you?
No. Should I?
No. What? Jesus.
Just saying. Okay. I mean,
you know what? No.
If I was gonna write you a letter, I'd just write you a letter. You know. I mean, we still have mail, right?
Are you sure you're not from the 40s and that you're actually like not a demon from hell sent here specifically to irritate me? Is that not? Because I'm starting to feel like
I wouldn't know, Mallory. I think you're the specialist in that.
It doesn't work that. Why does everybody keep thinking that I've got like some kind of super weird connection? Okay, well, I mean, I literally have a connection to a. I mean, I don't know if he's a demon, I guess, actually, anymore. I think he might be a wizard. I've been thinking about that a lot lately, actually. Whatever.
Wizard?
Yeah, that you know, that statue, that guy, that Ares guy. The thing I've been calling the adversary, you know, the thing where powers come from. Like, her voice drops even though there's, like, no reason for that. Like, people know. But, like, she still kind of, like, is very self-conscious of it.
Well...
So it's like... Anyway, what did... Go ahead.
If you want us to help, I guess we could. You know...
Cliff, you've helped plenty. Whatever, remember? We the thing that, the casino that, blew up, that we totally didn't blow up.
I mean...
That was kind of helpful. Thanks for that, by the way.
We can look through the books. I mean, I know you tend to look at them by yourself.
No more books today. I can't with these books. Why does everyone want me to read more books today?
I don't know. I mean, why do you have so many of them if you don't like them?
They're not mine. They're Izzy's.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I hang out in there, I guess, but did you want to hang out in my sanctuary?
I mean, I just hang out in the with the mechanics these days, but sure.
All right, screw it.
As you guys talk about this, you hear the door open, like the door to
shit.
the roof, and you hear Velasquez go, "Quick, get out, bail! Mrs. Sanchez is on her way. Go, 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 go!"
Like my broom was just below frame, like underneath. I grab and I'm over the wall, just like over the like the fence or whatever they've got there, just whoosh off the roof, just down.
When he mentions Miss Sanchez, he stands at attention.
Oh no! If you narc me out, we are no longer friends.
It's okay, Velasquez has got you. He runs over and he goes, "Cliff, you don't want to be up here." And he grabs Cliff, like, by the arm, and just kind of, like, jumps off the roof. And then,
shit.
when he does that, I don't think I've said any powers for Velasquez, has I? No, good.
No.
His love of burgers is the only thing we've established.
Yeah.
Wings,
And he was on the college football team before.
wings fold out of his back. And he just kind of glides both of you down to the ground.
He's a burger angel. Yay!
Well, thanks, Velasquez.
Ah.
I mean,
Thank you. That was so close. Oh my gosh, dude. I owe you another burger for sure.
hey, Velasquez, how come you don't go flying with me?
We should definitely schedule that another time. But I gotta go find a new place.
What?
Yeah, he's kind of got a point. That place is like hot now. We can't be going back up there.
Yeah.
Wait, place? But wait, what?
No, don't sweat. Don't. I see you, fam. I got you.
Yeah, it might be my fault. I should have waited till I got to the roof and not.
Yeah,
did
no,
anything in
it's
the
cool. It's cool.
stairway.
It's cool.
But yeah,
Happens to
I'll
the
see you
best
guys
of
later.
us.
Yeah, we'll definitely fly another
Yeah.
time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're gonna fly. Just getting kind of giggly, just like yeah.
So, all right, I think I'm gonna go check up on Wainwright.
Yeah. I'll come with. It's great. I need to have a little plausible deniability for a few minutes anyway.
I was definitely in the science lab the whole time.
Yeah, whole time.
Yeah, so I guess we just head over to Wainwright's lab.
Just like pointlessly fanning the air around her as if it like burns. Yeah, I follow Cliff.
Pretty White Games, thank you for the raid.
Thanks.
Hi.
That's like
Wow, lots of raids tonight.
yeah, that's like a
Third
good
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get over to Wainwright's lab. He's still working through a mountain of requisition paperwork.
That looks hard.
Yeah. Maybe I should have just offered to help with their investigation, with their analysis, rather than doing one of my own. But
Or maybe we should
especially with what I found with the arm, I need to look at this myself. I'm not sure if I told Cliff when he came by early, when I talked to him earlier, but fabricator. At least some of this stuff came from the fabricator. And remember, about the...
Oh yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
like, ooh. Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's-
interdimensional weapons trading? That sounds good.
Yeah,
Not good, not good actually.
Yeah, she's getting involved in getting access to that kind of technology. It might be worse than I could have ever imagined it would get.
So I kind of like plop down at one of the tables or whatever, and like whatever like tools or like junk or stuff you've got sitting out, I just kind of like start like idly fiddling with of like.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like that's like your arch nemesis or whatever, right? Like, couldn't we just like break something? Couldn't we just like go fight this lady, right? Some lady.
Yeah. Well, don't know where she's at. I was hoping that if I can get a look at more of this. I mean, that thing wasn't her style, but if someone bought that from her.
I just had a brainwave. All right. Gentlemen, check this out. I am a genius. So, all we gotta do is figure out where Aegis keeps, like, stuff that they've impounded, right? And the arm's gonna be there, right? And we just go take it, right? This is a good plan. I look at Cliff.
No.
This is a good plan.
No, it's not. They probably wouldn't have had it here. They would have taken it to one of the specific science facilities, not to the academy.
So we find out where the science facility is. How hard could that possibly be? Like, I know for sure that you could totally get into these like computer systems and turn them into like little swishy cheesies, right?
There are at least 3 in the city that I'm aware of, and
there's 3 of us. That's perfect.
3 in the city that I'm aware of.
Uh-huh.
If we expand it to, I mean, they probably wouldn't have taken it out of the country, but well,
see, right? So,
can we just speed up the requisition somehow?
Well, I suppose if you guys help at least with some of the non-technical pieces. This is more paperwork than my parents had to go through when they bought our house.
Yeah, hang on. Let me just use my superpowers to like super do the requisition super good, and I like float some of the papers a little bit, and they kind of and then poof back down. Oh wait, that's right. Mine doesn't work that way. Come on. Like, are you serious with these requisition forms? Snooze. Lame. Let's go steal something. This is like, no, but here's the thing though. Okay, so no.
You guys last time I broke into a laboratory didn't end well. You know that.
Well, this time will be different though, because you'll have like me, and you'll have Super Flyboy from the past future who punches space Nazis with his laser gun.
How about this?
You didn't have that last time, or your rad power armor. You should really have more, or your super suit, or whatever it's called. You should have more faith in that thing. Plus, I'm basically a deity, so like whatever. I mean, it's no big deal. I pull my sunglasses down so that my red eye, which are probably also surrounded by a little bit of bloodshot right now. So that's good.
I usually try not to suggest things like this, but if we technically don't leave the area, it's not stealing. So if you can do the analysis there, then we've
I like the way this guy thinks.
Not done anything wrong.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, hang on, I have a question here. Am I trying to provoke Agent Wainwright into going off on this completely ludicrous plan? Is this a provoke?
Do you want it to be a provoke?
I mean, I'll totally roll dice. I'll do it. My superior, I think, is terrible if I remember right. But
roll dice then.
Well, and you have influence over me, so that's a +1.
Oh, that's a +1. That's right. Yeah. So, yeah. Let's roll +1. Survey says I am rolling so many 7s tonight, y'all.
Well, so you are provoking him to do the thing you want, and you can either add a team to the pool. Oh, if you do it,
He still has a choice.
You still have a choice, but you are being pushed in that direction. But if you do it, there's a team pool added. If you don't, you get a condition.
Not right now. If they reject giving me access, we can consider it.
Okay.
So and with her disappointed reaction, I'll go ahead and mark that as guilty.
Okay.
I'm being a little delinquent tonight, trying to get people to drugs, trying to get people to steal things.
Yeah.
She's a terrible influence.
At least you did homework.
It's true.
Yeah.
I did my homework, so now I'm
Alright,
acting
guess I'll
out.
help you.
I did my homework, so I'm mad.
Okay.
I need to get up from here for a bit. I actually so Cliff, how'd your gun hold up after this was your first time using it in the field since I modified it before?
Oh, that. Yeah. Kind of exploded.
Ooh, I'm sorry. But
I'm
what
sure
we
I'll get it
did
right next time.
gave me an idea for something I could for if we can get to the point where suits like mine can be used for like avalanche rescue, could make some kind of like heating thing that they can carry along with them and deploy to like melt snow if someone's buried under it or something. So
Like, Wainwright, maybe you should look into adding some offensive capabilities.
I'm kind of like fiddling with something again. Like, man's got a point. Boing.
yeah,
I mean, rescue's good and well, but sometimes we don't need to be rescued. We just need to be helped.
yeah, that's. I forget. Do you know why that's what I focused on when I made this suit?
I'm not saying you can't, but I'm saying maybe you can do more.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Maybe you're right. I mean, if they keep throwing me into combat situations and not, yeah. But
I'll just say it this way: supervillains, they don't so much ask politely. They kind of just like throw springy bee guns at you and summon Nazis. Like,
yeah, I mean, like I said, they keep throwing me into combat situations. So maybe you're right. I mostly joined Aegis for funding to make these kind of search and rescue suits because I'm just going out of character for a second. Mallory knows this because I had told her the whole story. Cliff wouldn't, but I'm just going to tell him at least a piece of it. What happened with my legs was I was in a building that collapsed and I was trapped in there for a day before they were able to get me out. I'm lucky I wasn't paralyzed from the waist down completely. So that's why that's why I made this suit, and that's why I want to get them to the point where just fire departments, first responders can have access to them.
Right. Well, even firefighters go on the offense.
Yeah.
That's what they have their access for, right?
I mean, you're not wrong with the situations they keep sending us into. Maybe I do need to look into something more.
Yeah, it's worth a try.
Yeah.
I kind of idly pull one of those requisition forms off of the thing, and kind of like start looking over it. And like, ugh.
Yeah, well, I need a break. And I'm getting my hands cramping up. I need a break from writing. So,
Um, should we just fast forward past the requisition phase at this point? Or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys can just do that.
Yeah, I figure.
Um,
Probably over the next couple days or whatever, when we don't have other
Jeez,
stuff.
Holy moly.
Well, you saw how
yeah.
next day or two. Well, especially since we'd be getting back into the school week.
yes. Well,
The next-
some of them are like just the pages of text, and then all you have to do
Yeah.
is initial
Yeah.
at the bottom to like
Yeah.
prove that you read it. But yeah, there's a lot of paperwork. We'll
We
just
get about
kind
an hour in, and I just write something really big on one of them, and when I turn it around, it just says, "We should just steal the arm."
Okay.
But anyway,
so-
otherwise, it
yeah,
continues.
Well,
we
no,
just-
I'm saying that, like, maybe you guys helped a bit, but probably
Oh yeah,
wouldn't be
no,
working
for
on
sure.
it. Probably wouldn't be working on it for too much longer that day.
No, yeah.
So, we'll fast forward to the end of where you work on it that day. Mallory gets a text from Anna that she wants you to bring cookies back to the room when you come back.
Cookies. I could go for cookies. Either of y'all have cookies?
No, but I know a good place over by campus. Get some.
I got field rations that has crackers.
You're not ever going to get me to eat anything that came out of a bag, Cliff. Not happening. Okay, campus.
I've
cookies
seen you
on
eat
it.
chips before. Those come out of a bag.
Here's your stupid paperwork. You're welcome.
I was just saying that to get a rise out.
And I just take off. You know what? Actually, as I'm leaving, I give him the face, and then I fly off to go get my cookies.
As you're doing that, as you're flying off and everything, we're gonna wrap early, because I think we had our fun with the Superheroic, and we're done a lot of RP. We're kind of hit where we're. And as you're leaving the building, as you're getting to the door to leave, the sirens go off. Like the warning, like, and that is where we will wrap for today. A little early.
Okay.
We have some ending session stuff to do.
Do.
Let me check. Do I have the right sheet up? I do. Okay. So, who wants to go first?
I can knock mine out.
Okay.
Why not? I'll do the easy one first. Did you make any progress on defeating your nemesis? Super didn't.
Not this episode, no. You
Not
had
this
a
time
couple
around.
of good
That's
episodes,
just fine.
though, so.
Yeah. So I will mark my doom track. And then, all right. End of every session, choose one. Grow closer to the team. Grow into your own image of yourself, or grow away from the team. Don't really feel like I grew away from anybody at this point. So
I think you really grew into your own image here.
yeah,
There was a lot of RP, but it was a lot of when you were talking, it was a lot about me. I punched a space Nazi. I'm up on the roof. Dude, you know, it was a lot of your image.
Yes, she was definitely using this as an excuse to hide from like all of the drama from last week. So, yeah, it's less about reconnecting, I think, and more about her kind of realizing who she is, or at least who she thinks she is. So, I need to shift a label up and a label down. Wow, I punched a space Nazi. I feel like I want to shift my danger up one. But I feel like, or is that Savior, actually? Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm going to shift my mundane down one. And I'm going to shift my... No, I'm sticking with my guns. I'm shifting my danger up one.
Okay.
Because I don't feel normal. I
you're
feel
feeling
rad
a little-
and dangerous.
Yeah, you're feeling a little more badass. You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm telling people to do crimes. Let's go.
All right. Who's next?
I guess I can go next before. Well, in this break, while one of my cats is being very needy, I hopefully can get done with this before she jumps back up on my lap. So So I'd say I definitely took steps to make amends for my shame.
Yeah.
So mark potential on that. And I'd say probably grew closer to Cliff with trying to get back on the same page with him about and trying to teach him more about the technology and that kind of stuff.
No.
So
Okay.
So you already have influence over me, so you get to shift.
Okay. Guess I'll shift my superior up.
Well, no, you shift mine.
Oh, okay. I get to shift yours.
Yeah.
Let's see. I will shift your. Let's shift your superior up and your savior down.
Okay.
Certainly,
And
we're
then
telling him that he needs to make more weapons, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. And I will clear a condition with that.
Okay.
So.
And Agent Johnson, what's yours?
Yes, so I am going to grow closer to the team.
Hey, welcome back.
Yay. So I am
missed
going
you.
to, let's see, which I'm going to clear hopeless, because I don't feel hopeless because we're a team now. And I am going to give influence to Wainwright.
Okay, and I don't think, it doesn't look like I had it previously, so.
No.
Okay. We are going to sign out. We'll do the same order we did, so start with Fox.
Sure. Hey, hi. My name is Fox Barrett. You can find me on Twitter at Fox_Barrett, where I take really dumb pictures of myself because the Trans Day of Visibility was like yesterday or whatever. So that's what I do on Twitter. And as far as Twitch, you can find me here, coming up a couple of times now. I actually had to make a note because this Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be playing Monster of the Week. I'm going to be playing a happy little brownie with a big sword, killing monsters. And then this Saturday is For the Queen, I think. Is it this Saturday?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. This Saturday at 8 p.m. again, Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be playing For the Queen for the first time. I'm very excited about that. No idea what our queen's going to look like, but we're figuring that out. And then, again, here on this channel, eventually there's a fantasy age game that I'm involved in. We're still hashing out details on that, so I don't want to say too much. I think late April. We're kind of aiming for April 21st. More details on that when it becomes available.
See, you're right. You are getting the bug.
Yeah, no, I'm drunk with like RP. It's like, oh, just put me in, coach. Put me in. I want to be in all the RPs now.
All right, Star Saber.
Well, I'm Adam, and this is Miri, since she's decided that her favorite thing to look at right now is my microphone. And you can find me on Twitter at starsaber_222.
Oh.
And there goes Wild.
Okay, well, he comes back. This is a good time to remind everybody we have a Patreon, we have a Discord, and we have a merch store over on Soul Bear. That's so nerdware. You're next. Go. Wild.
We're almost there. Home stretch.
Okay.
We got this.
So yes, Wild Engineer on Twitch and Twitter. Right, so let's see. On Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern, For the Queen here on Welcome to the Party with y'all.
Hell yeah.
At, I guess, technically on Sunday at 1 a.m. on Straticus's channel, we're doing a charity stream for NPC Bree to help her not have to sell her streaming equipment so she can, keep her stuff. Where I will be doing a Star Trek OS one shot called Triple Trouble, or something like that. And starting on Monday on Scraticus's channel at 2 p.m. Eastern, I am doing a campaign. So yeah, that's where you can find me.
Okay. And I am Nerdy Teddy. You can find me on Twitter at Nerdy Teddy. And currently I'm still on a 3. Well, actually, this week is now 4, I guess. That's my fault. I mentioned, hey, For the Queen's now going to be forever my emergency one-shot game, and then now I'm running one-shot. So Mondays, obviously, I'm here. I run masks. Wednesday this week is going to be Monster of the Week. I will be running that in place of Crusade of Thorns. The week after that, Wednesday, I will be attempting to run Promethean. Yeah, it's.
Good luck.
I don't know how I feel about reading
I have faith.
the lore book, just because it's so.
It's a mess, but
Yeah,
you got
but
this.
the game
You got
itself
this, girl.
will
You got this.
should be fun. So
Yeah.
and
You got
then
good players, and you got this.
yes, Thursday. I switch between Pokemon and Shadowrun, and this Saturday I will be a part of For the Queen. Not so much running it. There's not really a GM in that game, but it will be lots of fun because I got to play it once, and it is a great game. So if you haven't checked that out, you should. We're going to roll raid. Looks like we got a follow here. APS Pokemon 1. Thank you for the follow. We are just about to head off and raid Soul Bear RPG. So, tell them hi. They are some amazing people and friends of ours here at Welcome to the Party. We will see you next week for masks. And we are out. I think.